Yo, what up guys? Welcome back. Beaker here, and today we're going to check out some awesome raids from my clanmate Holaa. This guy is a beast trophy pusher. He made it all the way to Titan 2 League without using any gems. Now I know that sounds unbelievable. I did not believe it at first myself, but when you hear how he does it, you'll realize you don't need gems for that. So first up, let's watch a raid from him. He's going in from this side because that's where the Archer Queen is. When you see a new base you haven't seen before, just start on the Archer Queen side. But the problem with going from this side is now he has to face two Infernos at once. Notice that both Infernos are in range, so he's going to choose to freeze the single Inferno. He's going to keep that one frozen because if it catches onto his king or his queen, it's going to cost him the second star. It's very hard to get a second star if your heroes die early. So looking good so far. He's going to refreeze the single Inferno, make sure again it doesn't catch his queen or king. And he looks to be on track to get the second star. Now, it's super important to get the second star on these raids, guys, especially for Holaa, who is pushing without gems, and that basically means he can only do 2 to 3 raids a day. So he's got to make the most of each one. So some of the main rules that he told me that he goes by are to search until he finds a raid that's worth more than 30 trophies total, so 20 for a 2-star. And to make sure he gets the 2-star every time. I mean, I know you always want to get the 2-star, but this guy cannot leave without the 2-star. Because he's going to go on defense right after he does a raid. And if he loses more than he gains, that's not good. So generally on defense, at this range, you're going to lose 10 to 20 trophies. So hopefully, if he loses 10, that'll be a 12 trophy profit. And that's how it works, guys. And it's worked so well for him. He got all the way up to 44... basically 4450, I think, which is crazy. It's awesome. Great achievement. So, we're going to watch a couple defenses from him as well. It's pretty tough defending at this range when you don't have gems because you're not going to have your heroes. Look at this. He's getting attacked and he doesn't have heroes. And this guy is way below him. Way below him. If this guy beats him, he's going to lose so many trophies. I think the max is 59, right? So sometimes when people are really low below you, they'll 1-star you for like 15 cups or more. And that's insane for a 1-star. So let's see what this guy can do. Now this base is deceiving. I showed this base in a recent video about Titans failing. And this was one of the best. It's a really deceptive base. People underestimate it. Because you look at that town hall and you see, hey, it's not in the middle. It's behind one layer of wall. I know I can get this. But then people get into trouble. There's a lot of defenses in there. Holaa had a hound in the clan castle. It really slowed his troops down. Now he's going to go for the desperation 1-star by dropping his heroes up top here. Let's see how it goes. So he's dropping all his minions on the hound. Hound is so good on defense now. Most people have poison spells. This guy actually has 2. But they're not really going to help, They could help against the lava pups, but he's just going to let his minions take them out. So here goes the Archer Queen, going to help out with the pups, and then follow in the king, hopefully trying to get more buildings. He's got a long way to go, though. 33% so far. A balloon comes out of the clan castle. Could this raid get any worse for this guy? Wow. Now the king is banging on walls. That's a bad sign. He might get a couple more buildings, but not many. Look at what the Archer Queen just did. The Archer Queen is now heading right into the danger zone where this single Inferno is. And she's going to get wrecked. And I don't think she's going to have enough time to get... Yeah, no way. She can't get 4 more percent in here with that. Inferno locks on. You're done. So there we go. Holaa won a defense in Titan 2 without his heroes. And that's a great defense right there. That was a great achievement. So good job in defense, Holaa. Without heroes, man, it's crazy. Most people have their heroes awake unless they get attacked 2 times in a row. Like that's happened to me, of course. So let's watch another attack from Holaa. This is a great attack against a very popular base. This is one of those big open bases we see all the time. And I've mentioned to you guys, these bases were good for a while, but they're becoming not quite as good because people have caught on and, you can 3-star these bases or really wreck them with a lot of golems or a lot of witches, or a combination of the two. Basically, since this is one big open compartment with, a couple other small compartments, if you can cruise through that big compartment fast enough, you might get the 3-star. And Holaa knows that, so he's going to make 3 entry points 1 with a jump spell, 2 with wall breakers. That's a great way to go, by the way. And now his golems are just going to sweep through the base with some wizards behind and the Arch Queen all the way in the back, just picking off everything. Let's hope most of his troops go in the core. Looks like they are. This is going really well. Notice how everybody's split up. You know, you got a golem on the side, and a couple in the middle. That's exactly what you want, because then, you know, the wizards are shielded from every direction. And the wizards are some of the biggest contributors in this type of raid to the damage. You know, the Arch Queen, King, they can only do so much. P.E.K.K.A.s, they can only do so much. The wizards do incredible damage. They're just weak. That's their only problem. So now he's made it through the core so easily, and his heroes have full health. It's incredible. They're going to have to bust through this wall here. You know, he doesn't have any more jump spells, but he's doing really good right now. The only thing is the side golems seem to have died. There's some golemites on the bottom left, but they're dying off. They have 1 wizard with them, but the main group that's in the core is still going hard here. Look at this. King's going down on health, but he's still going, and the Arch Queen has full health. That's a good sign. And you know, of course, he still has the Royal Cloak ability. Let's see what he can do. Looks like the King is going to go down real soon, but the Arch Queen, again, is still full health. She's got a full health golem in front of her as well. Not full health, but he's doing pretty good. The only problem here is not a lot of cleanup troops. A couple of minions, 1 archer. Not much. But we'll see what he can do with it. Golem's out front getting smashed right now, but here comes the Arch Queen to clean up some of these point defenses. Archer towers, cannons, stuff like that. That's what's really going to kill his golems and his queen right now, is those point defenses. Cannons especially. Look at those cannons. They shoot so fast. They're so powerful. They're going to take down that little golemite quickly. But here comes the queen. She can now engage these defenses. Okay, she's out of range right now. Pretty soon she's going to be able to shoot all of them. They're going to get some good shots in, but there goes the Royal Cloak. I think she can take out all those cannons, but with only 8 seconds left, she's not going to be able to get to the other side of the base and take out that wizard tower. Now, I don't know if he forgot that he had some minions, and I don't even know if it would have been possible to take out that wizard tower with those minions. But anyway, 24 trophies for a 97% 2-star is pretty great in itself. You can't go wrong there. You know, like I was saying, if you get over 20 trophies for a 2-star, you're doing great. You know, I always say that. That's an awesome rate. So great job, Holaa. Nice try on the 3-star. 3-starring somebody at this range would, like, be crazy. I mean, it's happened. I've seen it. He's done it. I've done it. But it's pretty rare. You know, it doesn't happen a lot. But speaking of 3-stars at this range, you guys are not going to believe the next raid we have to show. Holaa goes on defense. I think I said this earlier. He goes on defense a lot without his heroes. And that comes back to haunt him sometimes. Here we have a lava loon attack. Mostly balloons and minions, but there are some lava hounds as well. And it's just going to be a spam attack going straight through the middle of the base. Those of you who know this army know that when there's an Archer Queen in there, she does a lot of damage. She's picking off the balloons, the hounds. She's really efficient against this style of army. But when that Archer Queen is not there, this army can just cruise through the middle of the base, no questions asked. He's frozen the Infernos. They're not even touching him right now. He's already halfway through the base and still going strong. This is a crazy attack. You know, Holaa also doesn't have his second air sweeper. That would have made a big difference too, because he would have had the other air sweeper facing the other direction. This guy wouldn't have been able to do this. And frankly, I don't think this guy would have attacked. Well, maybe. I was going to say, I don't think he would have attacked him if he had had his heroes awake. But you never know. You never know what people are going to do. The only reason I say that is this guy is way above Holaa. He's in Titan 1. So a couple hundred trophies at least above him. And that means this is probably only a 5 or 6 trophy raid total. But he might get it all. He might get the total trophies, you know. He's going in right now for the 3-star. King gets in the final wall. Archer Queen gets dropped. And here go the minions. That's an interesting choice. I probably would have saved the minions just in case. But he's not going to do that. He threw them in. And, you know, King's tanking right now. He's tanking pretty well. His health is going down fast. But he still has that Iron Fist ability, which is going to rock him through a few more defenses. This is pretty scary right now. Pretty scary for Holaa. He was watching this live like most of the time we do. You know, you log off, you get attacked instantly, so you get to watch it live. And watching yourself on the brink of being 3-starred at this range is Pretty crazy. The only good thing about raids like this, you're going to get a 16-hour shield. Above 90%, a 16-hour shield is activated. So maybe that gives you a little bit more time to sleep in the next day or something. But Arch Queen's getting hammered on right now. But she has the Royal Cloak ability. Only 3-point defenses left that can engage her. Now down to 1. There's a few archers distracting that final cannon. A few more buildings, and she's going to lock onto that cannon. It's a face-off right now. Wow, who's going to win? Looks like the Archer Queen. So there you go, guys. Archer Queen barely hangs on for the 3-star. And there it is. 6 trophies. Not bad. So the difference between a 2-star and a 3-star was not even that different. And I don't think Ola's going to argue with a difference of 2 trophies for a 16-hour shield. So crazy raid. Nice try, Ola. You really tried. You tried well to defend there, but you just couldn't do it without your heroes. I get it. So we're going to put some of the comments that Ola made about pushing. I asked him some questions. We're going to throw those on the screen right now, and I'm going to highlight some of them for you. The main things that he talked about pushing without gems were look for big bases. And big bases, we've gone over that. It means 30 trophies or more. 30 trophies or more total for the 3-star will get you 20 trophies for the 2-star. And those are the kind of raids you need to be looking for, because, you know, if you fail on them, you don't stand to lose that much. But if you win, you gain a good amount. Don't risk attacking low trophy bases, just for the opposite reason. If you fail on them, you will lose 30 trophies, and you don't stand to gain as much anyway. Be patient. That's another big one that he told me, is be patient. If you don't find a raid, just give up and try again the next day. I don't think I could do that. I think I'll always attack like a 1 trophy base and risk failing, but you know, that's just me. And finally, what he kind of has gotten through to me, but it's hard for me to understand, is that 2 raids a day can be enough to get to Titan League. He got there 1 raid in the morning, 1 raid in the evening, and a couple Town Hall snipes, you know, in there, but mostly 2 big raids a day with all of his spells, all of his troops. And that's incredible. I had no idea you could do that. I always thought defense would smash you down before that would get you up to Titan League. So anyway, you'll notice on the top of the screen, he also says leaving your Town Hall outside to around 3,700 to 4,000 trophies is a good idea. I did the same thing. I told you guys that as well. I think it's a great idea to leave your Town Hall outside until at least 4,000 trophies. Definitely try that out if you haven't already. It makes a big difference. Most of the shields you get will be 1 trophy. It's amazing. So guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much, Ola, for letting us share your raids and your advice on pushing without gems. You've done great, man, and you're, real inspiration. So thanks for being a great clanmate, a great attacker, and a great friend. Guys, thank you for watching. You guys are great subscribers. You make this channel what it is. So thank you again. Always thank you. And hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below if you did. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.